Hey, what's up guys? Just wanted to make a quick video here, just show you I just got this today. The 1/18 scale Spark Volkswagen I.D.R. Pikes Peak. This is the record holder for the Pikes Peak hill climb in Colorado, driven by Roman Dumas. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It comes in a huge box. I thought this thing was going to be like superly massive because of the size of the box, but it's pretty much the same size as anything else 1/18 scale that you get by Spark, but you get this gigantic spoiler that they use for the downforce for Pikes Peak, because at that altitude the air is so thin and dense that they needed to have this gigantic spoiler at the back to create downforce. But just wanted to give you a quick look at it. Nothing opens as usual with the Spark, all the sealed resin stuff, but it's pretty cool. I never bought a Spark before where you actually had to put on the rear wing yourself, and on this one I did. I just wanted to show you, because some of my other videos I've talked to you about some of the things to look out for with Spark, and I'm going to show you once again. So here we go. You see how the middle section does not even line up. So there are some slots there, as you can see, and that's supposed to line up with that. And you can see how it's completely off. Now you can try bending it if you want to and break it. So I'm definitely not going to do that. And look at it from this angle here. You see how this side, nice and straight. See how this side, it's kind of really bowed out. So these are the things sometimes that I don't like when you get these models, is that nothing kind of is ever perfect. I've had a few, like I showed you before. The one that came pretty much perfect was this one here. This one came great. Even my Pink Pig came pretty good. Yeah, some of them not so much. But anyways, it's not a deal breaker. I don't really care. Once the wing's on, guys, who really gives a crap, right? You can't really tell unless you're staring at it. But what a cool model. I really wanted to get the one from the Nürburgring lap record. I don't know, maybe I'll grab that when it comes out, but I got a really good deal on this one. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to pass it up. And I really love it in the gray. And I actually saw this car at the auto show. It was there at the Volkswagen display. So I actually saw this car in person, so I thought it would be a good addition to grab. Sorry, let me just try and turn it around here. Maybe you can see the back. But yeah, very, very neat, guys. Like it a lot. Definitely recommend it if you like Volkswagen, or you like the I.D.R. and all the electric stuff that's going to be coming soon from Volkswagen. Definitely a cool model to have. Yeah, I really, really like it a lot. And you know what, here, let me just put this off to the side. Instead of making so many different videos, I'll bring something else out that I just got. I wanted to show you guys. One sec. Bring it up here and put it. So this is the 2017 24 Hours of Nürburgring winner. If you guys watch that race, you see that in the last 12 or 15 minutes that this thing actually won the race by changing the tires to the wet tires, and ended up passing the other two cars in front of him and won. This is by Paragon. I never bought anything by them. I never really even heard of them. Some guy on eBay was selling this thing, and I ended up grabbing it for $49 plus the shipping. It came to like 70, I don't know, like 71 bucks. And I gotta say, it's sealed, but you know what? It looks really, really good. Like, the quality of it is actually excellent. So now I know I've watched other videos of the Paragon R8, and I think in the silver sort of liveries, I don't really think the car looks that good. It looks really cheap. But this one specifically, I can tell you guys in person, it's excellent. So if you want an R8, look out for these Paragon models. Cheaper than getting the Spark or the autoart. And it looks pretty damn good. I paid 71 bucks for this thing. Like, I really couldn't believe it. So that's why I grabbed it. Nobody else bid on it. So yeah, I got it. And what else did I get recently? I can show you. Let me just move this thing over here. What else did I get? Yeah, we can bring this out. Let's show this one quick here. So this is pretty cool. I got the Golf R. It's by Otto. I think it's a German company, but obviously they're probably made in China. I didn't check, but that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so Mark 7 Golf R. Yeah, they're numbered. I don't remember how many there are. Let's see. So this is 602 of 3000. And yeah, pretty nice. Looks good. Again, I like Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche stuff. So I have a GTI and I really like the Golf R as well. So I just grabbed this model and yeah, I recommend it. A lot of the things with the resined or sealed units, you can see as I'm moving the camera back and forth, you see how the windows look kind of bowed, and you can see that there's some weirdness going on as I go back and forth. So especially on these, I noticed on this company Otto, you will notice that that the windows kind of do that. So it's a little bit annoying, but I guess, you know, what are you going to do? This is how these new models are, and I guess you just got to kind of accept it. But yeah, it looks good. And again, I didn't pay much for this one either. I got a good deal on this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And let me just do this here. We might as well. Look at this. I got cars everywhere, man. Honestly, it's a real disease, guys. Don't start this stuff, because once you start, look at the size of that box. Once you start, it just takes over, and you just keep spending more and more and more, and it's kind of ridiculous. This I wanted to show you guys because I had this car years ago and I sold it and I regretted it, and then I just recently got it back. Now when I originally had it, I had number 4, which is the Hunchstuck car, but now I got the number 5 Hurley Haywood machine and Scott Goodyear. So this is the Audi 90 IMSA GTO. These guys were dominant in that series. They didn't win the championship because they got into IMSA a little bit late. I think they missed about the first 2 races. So in terms of points, they weren't able to clinch the championship. But what an amazing car! This thing is awesome. This is my mini champs, and the detail on it is pretty sick. I'm just gonna show this to you. Look at that engine, that magical 5-cylinder that made the most iconic sound. If you guys have never seen this car, you should look it up and just listen to what it sounds like. This thing was an absolute killer. 5-cylinder turbo. Look at the detail. Look at that. Look at the fuel cell in the back. The cage. This and the Audi 200 Trans Am. These were the first Audis that competed in North America and pretty much dominated. They did win the championship for drivers and manufacturers in 1988, and then they came back in 89 with this one. And again, if they didn't have those issues with starting a little bit late, they would have won that series and cleaned up for sure. What an amazing, amazing car. I just wanted to show that to you. So anyways, it turned out to be first one car I wanted to show you, and then I showed you 4. But anyways, you just got a little glimpse here of all these machines, which are pretty neat, and that's it. So thanks for watching, guys.